Hello again. So today, Dave and I thought we'd take a drive and come out to Poots Nursery out here in Manteca. They probably won't have a lot of stuff on the shelves outside because it's still a little bit cold, and I think they restock in February. But so if you've watched any of my earlier videos and I talk about a Trichocereus viridis, this is the cactus that cutting came off of. And the owner told me that they had to cut these down because they were hanging out over the parking lot. And as you can see, that thing's probably 15 feet high. And then that one up there, probably 20, at least 20 feet high. And so they didn't want any of these falling over on a car or a person. But this is what my cutting came off of. And I love it because it did flower for me, so that was cool. But we're gonna head inside and I'll take a walk through the garden. Check out the koi. There's some really large ones in here. Look at there. They're so beautiful. Can't see from here, but some of these are easy 2 feet long. But okay, so I'm gonna head around and we'll come back when I'm inside. I just noticed as I was walking by. So this is I believe a Straussii, and check out the flowers on this. How cool are those? And there's a ton of buds about to open on this one. Look at all this. It's noisy because we're on a really pretty busy road here. But got little new pieces coming out. I love this cactus. It's so fuzzy. You just feel like you can just touch it, but you really don't want to. So I like to start by walking through their outside garden. You'll see a lot of stuff is covered up. That is to protect it from the cold and the frost. Trying to remember what's under this, if it's barrel cactus. I can't remember. But look at this guy. Whew. I love these great big tall cactus. But everything looks really good this year because we haven't had nearly so much frost and cold weather as we did last year. We've only had a few days, like a handful of days, where it's gotten down by, close to freezing. Just a few days where it hit 32, 31, 30 degrees, and then went right back up. So the plants are looking amazing. Cactus are happy. Check out all the little buds on this thing. They've got this one supported here with a rebar. And then over here, some aloe. And a lot of sedum down on the ground. And then look at these perii. These are amazing. They're so big. Mine is actually tiny compared to these guys. But some little mammillaria down there protected in plastic. Another huge giant perii. These things are going to bloom out eventually. But not yet. But when it does, the whole plant will die. So what you'll have left are all the pups that it will give you. But check out that. I'm pretty sure that's a Straussii. Look at these. Look how pretty. Check out the color. So beautiful. There's another huge one from the inside. And this is interesting. I'm not sure if that's in the cholla. It's very prickly looking. You don't want to touch that one. I'm gonna come over here, and these have all bloomed. So I believe no, are these agaves or what are these? Not sure really what that is. I'm gonna have to look. But we can walk through here. Yeah, so much more stuff is open this year. Last year, all this stuff was covered with plastic just to protect it. You know, some of them are, but a lot of it, look at this thing. Next to my hand, you see how big these are. And then here, on the inside, there's a little bench if you want to sit here. But check out all the fish. I don't have any food, guys, sorry. Clearly they're used to being fed. Look how beautiful they are. I love this place. I wish it was closer. It's probably better that it's not. And then this one's being covered with plastic for protection. Try not to walk too fast. And then, love this. A little creek that runs through. So check out these, I believe, are ghosties. We'll get down closer in a second. But I think this is myrtillo cactus. Look at that, it just keeps on going. That's got to be 15 feet tall. But it's all crusted. So cool. Little barrel cactus down in here, but yeah, look at the color on these guys. So pretty. A huge stand. I mean, they're covering this little cactus down in here. And then back here, I think that's a yucca. But look at this. That looks like a euphorbia. So cool. Yeah, that's a euphorbia. And then here, I'm thinking, I'm not seeing any the golden barrel cactus. I'm gonna get stabbed by this yucca if I'm not careful. And I think those are the ones that are covered. I think these are all the golden barrels. Echinocactus grusonii. These guys, I just put a pot right over the top to protect them. Now look down in here at this opuntia. How beautiful is that? I think the cold really brings out the purple. Some aloe. Is this a coral aloe? I'm not sure. I bet you that middle one bloomed out. For some reason died off. This trichocereus came down last year. We were here when they were bringing it in. Took a bunch of them to carry it in and cut it up for parts, which with cactus you can do that. That's got some sharp spines. And I love this agave over here. Pretty. Okay, here's the other half of the pond. Or the other end, I should say. It starts here and it winds all the way around. But look how pretty that is. I love it. A lot of moss in there today. Okay, pay attention to where I'm going so I don't fall. Ooh, here's some more opuntia, the purple. So pretty. The sago palms. Ooh, look how tall this straussii is. Nice. Here's some little stuff all covered up. I think this is a mammillaria. And they may be covered just to keep some of the water off them also, because they don't like too much water. Some of the mammillarias. Oh, look how blue that is. So cool. It's another really big one. We've been out here for more than 30 years. And so these plants have had so much time to grow and do their thing. Looks like this one's growing towards the sun, which right now is right there. Another one covered to protect it, typically from frost, when they just put a pot over like that. This looks like the cactus that I have at home. I've had forever. I know in the wild they clump like crazy, but mine's never clumped. And I've had it, I don't even remember where I got it. But, okay, so come out on this side and watch where I'm stepping so I don't fall. Look at this, is so pretty. Look at the color. Blooming. About to open up. Some more that are covered up for protection. And all these starting to bloom. I love this one with the red spines. So cool. All right, so let's head over and see if there's anything we need to buy. Oh, check out these. Look at that. It looks like a totem cactus, but it's not. It's kind of skinny. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Okay, we actually lucked out because there is a lot of stuff. Maybe because the weather's been so much warmer this year than it was last year. But look at all this fun little stuff. Ooh, this is one of the choias that I like. Let's see what this is. Oh, goodness. This is, can you read that? Cylindropuntia echinocarpa. Echinocarpa. Oh, that's a cool one. I'm kind of tempted. I like that one. I'll probably only be able to buy one thing. See, I have the King Ferdinand agaves too. I love them. Ooh, these are pretty. Look at the color. It's Astrophytum. That's a cool one. I like that. Lots of those. Now these kind of look like those little ones that I have on my windowsill that I don't know what they are. Copiapoa. I think that might be what they are. Some little baby golden barrels. I was just stopped to read the sign here. Succulents and spines. Not sure where Dave went. Kind of lost him. He must be off doing his thing inside, maybe looking at stuff. These are cool. This might be a longer video than I had intended because there's so much to look at here. They have so many plants. Pretty yellow, if you like the yellow nodocactus. Some of the names are just beyond me. I don't even bother to try. You know what what I am looking for is, I forget what it's called now. It's gonna be similar to those echeverias. I had some years ago and I didn't take care of them. And I didn't get them enough water in the summer and I did end up losing them all. But it's a really pretty fast growing, soft succulent. And the color is so pretty. I just saw somebody had them and I'm like, I think that's what I used to have. Now I don't remember the name. But I'm gonna have to think of it because they might have one. They have way more out here than I was expecting today. I thought it would just be cactus, but there's a lot more succulents too. Soft succulents. Yeah, last year I think I came out here in January and these tables were empty. It was so cold last year. I mean, every night got down to freezing. And so they're like, yeah, in February we'll be all restocked, but they have a lot of stuff out. Oh, here's some more of these cholla. I really like these. Look at this. Mammillaria plumosa. Doesn't it, you just want to, I just can't help myself. You just want to touch it. This one actually is pretty pokey, so you have to be careful. But it looks so soft. It looks like cotton. Lots more of the little softies. When I come around the other side, we'll check out the names of some of these over here. Oh, look at this. I love the agavoides. Those are big. The agavoides are super hardy in our area. They do really well in the heat, and they do really well in the cold too. And I have some that get a ton of water and they're okay. Look at all these. I just want one of everything. They kind of all look the same until you really look close at them. And then you can see like the spines are different. The colors are different, the lengths. Like this one over here looks quite different. Some of them are just marked hybrid, so you don't really know what they are, but Trichocereus, the ones that I like, golden yellow. So I'm assuming that means the flower is golden yellow. This one's not. This one says it has a red flower. I've bought a few of them from here, and one of them got last year the most beautiful red burgundy colored flowers. Check out the mushrooms. We haven't gotten too much rain, but we've gotten off and on rain. So look how pretty this one is. It's not showing up on camera how white the spines. Oof, those are tough spines. What is this? Polaschia? I don't know how you'd say that. Chichipi? That's a pretty cactus though. I like those. And look how dark the spines are on the top compared to the bottom. Tall, skinny, short and fat. Whatever you want. For all tastes. Ooh, look at this. What is this? Is this an aloe? Is this a ferox? What is that? Oh, that is amazing. Oof, look at this plant. I want this plant. That is cool. Camera never does justice to the plants when you're just walking around. Not ready. Probably trying to root this thing. Uh-oh. Not good. Little rock going on there. I like these. I wonder if these are, I bet you these are all cuttings off of those great big plants out front. Not rooted yet. Bringing all these along. Try not to walk too fast. Oh, I like these opuntias with the purple. I have one purple one at home, and I'm going to take a couple pads off of it because they're growing sideways like Mickey Mouse ears, so I can easily take the outside ones off and start a couple more new ones. Well, these are cool. Look how skinny. Tall and skinny. And there's just more down below of the same. This one's kind of interesting how it falls. All these opuntias though, these flat pad ones, have glow kids on them. Oh, wow, look at the spines on this thing. Those are like 2-3 inches long, 2 inches at least, 3 inches maybe. That they're not real stiff. You can kind of move them. I like this one. What is this? What is this? Opuntia species. So it doesn't really say what it is, but it's smaller, but the purple, I'm sure the cold brings out that purple. Oh, check out this table. Not ready yet. Oh, more agavoides. These must be pups. They pull them off that big plant and get them rooted up. Ready for sale. Cool. And check out all these big ones. I would love to buy one of these great big ones, but I just have no way to get it home. I mean, we could get it home. Well, I guess we could. We could use our tractor to get it out. Check out that flower. It kind of got stuck. Are these going to open this time of year? Or do they just kind of come out and then fizzle? But look at the difference you can see in the colors of some of these. You can see which ones are different. This one's got buds all over it. This one too. Yeah, I want one of these giant ones, but look. Yeah, they're out of my price range. I think that one's $400 back there. God, they're amazing though. So what do we got? Some Perrii. Agave Perrii. Yeah, these are more about the size of the ones I have at home. I think my biggest one might be close to this size, maybe a little bit smaller. And then I did get some pups off of it. Look how pretty this one is. And I'm assuming the wrinkly skin is just natural because it's wet. This thing is really wet. So I don't think it's thirsty. And look how long the spines are. Oh, I like this. How much is this one? This is Dark Night. Try to get that back in there without stabbing myself. I like that one. Opuntia Dark Night. I'm gonna have to ask him about this one. Yeah, I get a little distracted when I find a plant I really like, but look at that's just amazing, the texture and the spines. I love a cactus with big long spines, and it certainly keeps my animals away. These are all new ones, pads being started. We've got Victoria Reginae porcupine. That was cool. Look how thick. And you got to be careful because these don't flex and these are really sharp, but you can see they're not soft at all. It's a really hard, thick agave. I love those. And some little baby Perrii. One of my favorites. I love mine. Ooh, what is this? Is this lion's mane? Which one is this? Ooh. Salmiana. This one's cool. What I like about this, get that back in there, is how these look like shark's teeth. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Don't those look like shark's teeth? Look at how they're angled. And these ones over here. They're so cool. Love it. The more Montrose. Cereus. I'm not even going to try and say that. Allostriata hybrid. So these guys are covered. Probably for frost because I don't know if that would keep rain out. That would just pool. But this one's different. This is another Victoria Reginae, but it's a Asperima. It's hard. I'll try to read it on my phone. I don't know why I do that, because then I can't see what it is. Some mangaves back here. I love our mangaves. They're super hardy. Sticks on Fire is another Euphorbia. Euphorbia tiracali, I believe it is. And Trichocereus terschekii. This is kind of cool. Little barrel-y sort of thing. Okay, a lot more of this stuff. Here's lots of golden barrels. A little bit bigger ones. Some little smaller ones. But before we go that way, ooh, how cute is that? Little sempervivums. You know what? That's a good idea. I should do that with my semps. So check out all these guys on the back wall here. The aeoniums are waking up. This is their season. Some sedums and just all kinds of fun stuff on there. Down here, I don't think there was anything that we didn't see on the table. It's just bigger. Yeah, it's all kind of the same. I don't see their giant golden barrels. I wonder if they have them covered. There was a ton of them last year. I actually bought one, my biggest one, and it's doing really well. That's what, right here. Here's some. You can see them through the plastic a little bit. They're protecting them. I didn't cover mine up, and they're doing really well, so. Some more aeoniums. You can see how happy these are. These look really pathetic in the summer, but this time of year, these are Zwartkopfs. Color, so beautiful. Okay, this table. We're gonna go here. We'll just walk down this side. Some blue chalks. Some more agavoides. Pretty. This looks like kind of a ground cover sedum. Some little cactus, little babies. Lots of ghosties. My ghosties are going crazy. I can start cutting them up and moving them to different areas if I want to. Look how pretty. It's beautiful. Color on the sempervivums. Ooh. Let's go down this way. So on this side, we've got crassulas, sedums. A lot of stuff's trying to bloom. It's a little bit cold for them to be blooming, but look at all the ghosties. Oh, this one's pretty. Look at the color. The purple on these little ones. Still haven't seen Dave. I don't know where he went. Oh, this, I want to look right here and see what they had here. So, moon glow. What is this one? It is I'll pull that one out. It's kind of tight. Oh, what am I doing? I'm stupid. Murasaki. Dusty Rose. These are not the one I'm looking for. Purple Delight. These are pretty though. Okay, let's walk down here. This looks like elegans, Echeveria elegans. I do have a bunch of those. They're doing really well. Blue sky. More cactus. Echeveria Lola. Purple Delight. So none of these are the ones I'm looking for. I like this lilac. I haven't ever bought one, but look how pretty that is. So nice. Looks like they have some little leftover pumpkin decorations from fall. So, okay, let's head inside. Okay, so it is nice and warm inside, and there's a ton of stuff to look at. So, look at this. I just noticed that's a toilet. Look at the lithops. God, those are huge. I don't think I've ever seen lithops that big. Wow. There's a whole row of epiphyllum up here, and it's super warm in here, so they are happy. I had to bring all mine in, and they don't look nearly this good, but they'll look better in spring. So lots of little curly stuff. That's not really my thing. Some people love these, but I like the aloes and the gasterias. Check out that one. That's pretty. But I can't believe these epiphyllums are huge. I like the haworthias. Pretty. They have a ton of different aloes and gasterias here. Lots of the little hybrids. I usually buy one or two while I'm here. Oh, I like the red one. Check out these haworthias. These fat ones with the little windows are so cool. They're little baby agaves. Some millie back here. These look really good inside. Here's the aloes that I like with the red teeth. Portulacaria. Look how tall these guys are getting. Oh, here's some more astrophytum. Look how big these ones are. That's cool. Ooh, I love this. Anacampsaurus. I have some of this at home. It's so pretty. It doesn't look like this though. It kind of grows viney, so maybe this is a different species. Oh, for those of you who like your moon cactus, got a few of those here. Oh, these guys aren't happy. Not sure what's going on here. More epiphyllum all along this side too. I can't believe how warm it is in here. It feels like it's about 75 degrees in here. Ooh, check out these Christmas cactus or Easter cactus, whichever one. Ooh, let's see, this one, what does it say? Zygocactus. Cool. Oh, these are pretty. Okay, see, I have one of these. Estamensis. I don't know if I'm ever saying it right, but I almost let it die last year. So this year I brought it in, and it's in my windowsill, and there's 3 little plants, so they're doing really good. Here's another, a more yellow one, where this, I like the white better. You can see them next to each other. Oh, those are so pretty. Down there, oops, string of pearls. Look at, they're all flowering. They're cute. Little Tradescanthia. Mine do not look nearly this good. They're so sad. I need to move them. But look how pretty this color is. Oh, I like this cute little pail. That's pretty. If this was for sale, I would buy it. I love the hippo. Check that out. Cool. I can't believe how much stuff they have. I mean, for this time of year, I should say. This is their giant Obesa. This one says hybrid. Check out this one. Oh, look at the little baby. Amazing. But you can get one. And I bought one, and it's doing really good. Ooh, I like this euphorbia here. Ooh, cool. This is cool. I haven't seen that before. The string of pearls, they are just flowering like crazy. They are happy in here. Oh, is this grafted? It's gotta be, yeah, that's on a dragon fruit. That's really pretty. Look at those. And there's a lot of stuff down low too. All under there. A little tiny stuff. More little tiny stuff. These are pretty. I'd like to see one of these, a full plant. I always see just one leaf. It's a Hoya, Carrii variegata, but I never see a whole plant. Is that all there is? Is that it? They're pretty. Oop. We got some booby cactus. Those are fat. Look at those. Mine are like half as big around. Ugh. I really want one of these spiral cactus, but yeah, these are a little out of my price range. Those are tiny ones too. They're so cool. One of these days I'm gonna get one. That one's on my wish list. Oh, these guys, lots of little stuff. More baby cactus. I think this is the desert rose. Is it? Because mine looks like that right now. All the leaves fell off of it, and it's inside. I brought it in and the leaves all still fell off of it. Oh, here the blue torch cactus. Pilocereus. I don't know why I can't say that. Pilocereus azureus. Couple different varieties here. Look at the fuzzy one. That's cool. Now check these out. I can't see what's in there because that's at about 6 feet, 6.5 feet up. But they all have cactus coming out of the bottoms. How fun is that? I have no idea where Dave went. I haven't seen him since we got here. So I don't know if he's sitting out in the car playing his video game. He got out and came in, but then he disappeared. So Echeveria Lolita. I've seen Lola. Haven't seen Lolita. There's some topsy-turvies, kind of a little different. Those are dark green. More of the Portulacaria. That's pretty. Look at the color. It's not coming out. It's actually really pink. It doesn't look the same color on camera. And here, some more of these little hybrids that I really like, the little aloe hybrids. Oh, this is pretty. What is that? That's really pretty soft. Don't back up into a cactus. They're everywhere. Okay, what's down this row? Got these epiphyllums are amazing. This looks like dragon fruit. I think this is dragon fruit on this side. I can't see any labels though. Yeah, but those all look like dragon fruit. Ooh, there's a label on that side. Some Sansevieria. These are cool. What is that? You know, better just to do that and then look at it later. Those are pretty. Lots of fun stuff. Those are pretty. Cotyledon here. Tomentosa. Get more of these things. This is pretty. What is this? This is a mother of thousands, so it doesn't have any babies on it right now. We might have to get this one. Well, this is the one I have that's so pathetic I can't get it to come back to life. But I think I'm gonna grab this one. Okay, I'll leave that at the counter. And she just went to check up on the price of that purple Opuntia that I liked so much. Oh, here's more Tradescantia. I have that purple along with the pink and white one. It's not doing very well either. None of the stuff on this side is for sale. This big stuff growing in here. Oh wow, look at that. Look how blue that is. That is amazing. Look at those epiphyllums back there, so cool. Okay, so on this side, what is this? Selena cereus. So this is, I'm sorry, I'm looking up, pointing the camera down. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about because I'm just babbling. Wow, that, you know what? I saw this last time I was here. That is so cool. Is that grafted? Lots more little Haworthias. These are so cool. I have a couple little ones. The ones I have right now have this huge flower. It's like, it looks almost like a daisy. I had like 3 of them on there. Is this one? I think it is. Hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, so I might get that Opuntia. I have to check with Dave, make sure. So these are the Amic. Mine is doing so good. I haven't really had to worry too much about it. And it's gotten very tall, but it seems to be holding up pretty good outside. These are cool. Little aloes, look at all twisty. And then up here, more hanging. Check out this thing. It is huge. There's 2 of them. There's another one over there really big. It looks like they've rearranged over here. There's a few things missing that I don't see. They must have moved. Oh, look at this. Can you not touch that? Oh, I'm terrible. This is like velvet. The triangles. That is a cool plant. All the new leaves coming in. Totem cactus. Oh, God, this stuff in here is so tall. Oh, look at this is Aluaudia procera. You can see the new growth at the top from last year. That is funny. Did they graft? They grafted a little rainbow hedgehog cactus to this blue torch cactus. That's so funny. So here we got some big long hanging ones. Look at that. That's almost touching the ground. These guys are so fuzzy. Put all the buds on here. So cool. Some more euphorbias. Mine actually are surviving the winter because, like I said, it hasn't been this cold. Look how pretty this is. Okay. Some more aloes. Some euphorbia. Check out those guys. And then here, yeah, these look like dragon fruit. Ooh, so cool. Well, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go track Dave down and then we'll let you know what I buy. Okay, so it's the next morning, and here's what we got. So I did buy, whoops, down here, a Mother of Thousands plant because I love this plant. And it looks so cool when these leaves have, you know, the little babies align the edges with little babies. It's a calico, however you want to say it. Just call it, it's a real common plant. $6 for this one. And the reason I bought it is because the one I had before, I brought it out just to compare this poor sad one that I keep, you know, killing off. But you can see how the babies form on the edges. I don't know if that's in focus, but all those little bits down there, those are little babies that just fall into the soil and start new plants. It is invasive, so you don't want to put this in the ground. Definitely keep it in a pot. Mother of thousands, the mothers of millions. You know, you'll find these things sprouting up in all your other plants eventually. But it's a cool plant, so I did get one of those. It was cheap. And I also got this purple opuntia that I was looking at. It was a little pricey. I didn't need to buy it, but I really wanted it. I love the texture of the leaves, and look at those long spines. This thing is just amazing. Ugh, I love it. And this is called, I forget, let's check it out. Dark Night. Yeah, so yeah, it was $50, $49. But you know what? It's ouch, it's pokey. Stick that back in there. So I will need to get a thing and repot it. I think I might put it in the ground next year when I extend the garden. But it's cool because you can take the pads off and start whole new plants as it grows. Give them away, sell them, whatever. But I do love purple because this one over here, which gets a purplish, when these pads, look how big this thing has gotten. When I bought this, I think it had 3 pads. The one base pad there that's planted, and then 2 off the sides, and then all of these have grown. But look at the purple. I just love it. And the new pads come out super purple. But on the opuntias, look at all the little glow kids. You do not want to touch this thing. So that's what I got. So we had fun out there, and that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.